Hello, everybody. Chris Orange, if you're listening, we're waiting on Tyler, so that's why it's been a little quiet for a little bit. He, he got his drinks, so he's on his way. So we'll have it. We'll have both of us here in just a second. So um, we had a little bit of a break in between, so we gotta get back in game form, I guess. But so this will be the last game of the league play, right, Justin? This is the last one, I think. So we played the first one and the last one. So um, we'll be playing the Knoxville Ice Bears. Um, they are currently 3-0. They've had a couple close games. We're 2-1. So this will be a big game for our boys. When we played in the level tournament back in the fall, uh, they the Ice Bears gave us a little bit of trouble. They beat us 1-0, 1-0. So I hope our boys come back out and play well today. So we're about to get this thing underway. Yeah, you're muted. Yeah. Let's see. Talk to me.
All right.
There you are. There you are. Welcome, Tyler.
Yeah.
uh,
So game 4 of the weekend, taking on the Knoxville Ice Bears. This is the team to beat.
yeah.
They are the ones who hold the first place spot right now. Just to update you guys, yesterday we lost to the Nashville Ice Flyers, which seemed to be our Achilles heel. They have now tied the past 2 games they've played against the Huntsville Chargers and the Atlanta Phoenix.
Right.
Which is just crazy because we should be able to beat them easily.
Yeah.
All right, so starting the game, we got Philip Gross, Ian Farragut, Finnegan Cataldo, Ethan, and Jackson on defense. So Jackson quickly gets that face-off, sends it into the neutral zone, passes it around to Finnegan. Finnegan takes it into the offensive zone for the Bulls.
Ian's taking it around there.
Ian works it in. A quick shot right over the top of the goal.
Uh-oh.
Jackson gets that one poked out.
Ian did a good job covering back there on defense for him, by the way.
Yeah, Ian dropped back pretty quick and able to poke check that one out, but he loses a stick. Phillip works it into the neutral zone, but it's taken over by the Ice Bears. Ice Bears send it up. Jackson working it through the neutral zone, tries to get it over to Ian. Ian takes it into the offensive zone for the Bulls and takes a quick shot right over the goalie's glove.
Ian's taking a change, just like Nixon's coming in there.
Yep, Nixon's coming in for Ian. A pair of fresh legs.
Offsides.
And we get an offsides. Finnegan just not quite back on sides before before Ethan sent it back over.
Right. So we got a full line change now, with the exception of Nixon. He stayed on. So we got Nixon, Henry, Tyson,
Hayes and Linjay.
Hayes and Linjay.
And puck drops right outside in the neutral zone. Gets over to Linjay. Linjay sends it up to Henry. Henry working it along the boards. Trying to find some place to center it, but Knoxville's all over the place. Knoxville whiffs right behind the net. Somehow it kicks out to Linjay. Linjay with a shot from deep.
Yes, sir.
And it's in.
Wow.
Linjay with his second goal of the tournament this weekend.
Right. Well done, Linjay.
Great job by Lingjay Kong shooting from the defensive position. I think it caught the goalie off guard there.
Yeah, it was up high. I didn't think he expected it to be that high. It went right over his glove hand. So that's a great shot.
Great shot, no line change.
Yep.
Everybody stays the same. Nixon takes the face-off, gets it back to Hayes. Hayes shoots it back up to Nixon.
Oh.
Nixon trying to work it through the neutral zone, but can't quite get a handle on it. Lingjay retreating back into the defensive zone, and we get an icing call.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to. I think both teams are making. Well, we're making a line change.
So we're gonna make a line change. We have Dylan, Ian, Nicholas as our forwards, and Ethan and Jackson on defense. 10:34 left here in the first period. Bulls up 1-0 on Lingjay Kong's goal. So Ian takes the face-off, kicks it back to Ethan. Ethan tries to keep it on sides, but can't quite get a handle on that. They do get it up to Nicholas, who just dumps it into the offensive zone
They're
for
going
the
to call
Bulls.
icing on that.
And
Yep.
they're going to call icing on that one, too. So
Yep.
10:20 left here in the first period. And the Bulls will take a face-off here in their defensive zone.
Yeah.
Elijah Cole has just been absolutely fantastic. 7 seconds away from a shutout our last game. And again, he's our backup goalie. So if our backup is this good, we're in for a good season.
Yeah. He's done a great job, especially considering he's not had a whole lot of ice time, especially
right.
in goal.
That's right.
He skates out most weeks for us. So
Knoxville trying to get a shot off. Did a good job centering it right there.
Yeah, they did.
Nicholas skates it into neutral zone and then passes it off to Ian. Ian gets tripped up right there. No call.
No call on that? Nope.
No call. A lot of traffic right there in the middle. And now we have a icing if it crosses the red line, and it does. So Ian right there, he kind of got on a fast break. I'm not so sure that anybody tripped him. There's just a lot of traffic around him, so he ends up going down hard.
So we made a change again.
Yep. Bulls elect for a line change. Finnegan comes out. Nixon at center.
I got Phillip on the far side.
Yep, Phillip on the left wing. Hayes and Lingjay back on defense. Lingjay kicks it over, tries to find Hayes. Hayes steps up, poke checks it out, keeps it in the zone.
Good job, Hayes. Keep it in the zone there.
Let the Ice Bears eventually get it back out, and the Bulls will reset. Knoxville working it through the neutral zone. Nixon poke checks it out.
Okay.
Hayes takes it behind the goal. Gonna try to dump it up to Finnegan along the right side of the boards. Finnegan kicks it into the neutral zone. Hayes again poke checks it out and gets it over to Nixon. Nixon works to the neutral zone.
That's got to be a trip, right?
Gets tripped.
The opposing team coach actually called it, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Jamie was over there with his hand in there like, that's a trip.
No call there. So the Ice Bears work it back in. Nixon poke checks it back out.
Yeah.
Gets it up to Finnegan. Finnegan trying to work it through the neutral zone. Just nobody can quite control the puck long enough for
Hayes finally
give
gets
anybody
up.
possession. Hayes kicks it in, tries to dump it back into the Bulls' offensive zone.
That's going to be...
Knoxville clears it back out.
Yep.
Lingjay takes it behind the net. Sends it up to Tyson. We've had a shift on the fly here. Henry comes into the game along with Ian and Tyson.
Yeah.
Henry takes it into the offensive zone, tries to pass it over to Tyson with a wide open net. Tyson takes a shot just right off the right side of the goal.
That's a great pass, by the way. Oh,
good pass. Hayes has a shot. He takes too long and hits the defender.
Right off the defender.
Tyson kicks it back into the middle, trying to find somebody. Hayes steps up, but
there we go.
No connection there. Henry tries to dump it back into the offensive zone, and we get an offsides call.
Yep.
Looks like Ian was still over in the offensive zone.
Right.
It got dumped over. Our clock is way off. I keep hitting the button, but for some reason it's not registering. So we're about 2 minutes off on the clock. It's 7:43 on the official game clock. Jackson goes back on chase here. Battles really well, kind of getting a stick on stick. Yeah. Dylan sends it back up the wall. Dylan's been an absolute hustler this entire time. Just every single time he gets on the ice, you can tell that kid's giving 110%.
Yeah.
Knoxville takes it behind the goal. Tries to work it into the neutral zone. Our two defensemen stayed back really well that time, and
good job.
A shot towards Elijah, and Elijah with a glove save.
Yeah, good slide, Elijah.
And cover.
And we're going to change lines again.
Yep, so we'll reset. We now have Hayes and Lingjay back out here, along with Ian, Phillip, and Finnegan.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Good job by Finnegan putting pressure on up there at the front, at the top.
So Lingjay just dumps it all the way into the offensive zone. We're going to have an icing call here.
Yeah. We'll do it all over again. Here we go.
One more time.
All right. So. All right.
So face off here taken by Ian.
Wins it over to
Ian wins it over to Lingjay. Lingjay just sends it back up the wall.
Ooh.
Knoxville just sends it all the way across ice. Finnegan Cataldo on the chase.
Hayes got it.
Hayes sends it up the boards, trying to find Finnegan or Ian, who are both there.
Still battling over there.
Finnegan just continues to battle along the walls. Hayes flings it back in, and we get an offsides call on the Bulls.
So, I thought he kept it in. It looked close on this from here.
It did look close. Must have just passed over the blue line and created that offside. So the Bulls take this opportunity to make a quick change. Nixon's going to take the face-off with Tyson at right wing and Henry at left wing. We got Jackson and Ethan back on defense.
All right.
So Knoxville able to clear the zone there. Bulls have to reset. Jackson skates it up forward, moves it along. Henry now working it along the boards. He's got orange jerseys all over the place.
Yep.
He does a good job centering right there, but nobody at home for the Bulls. Ethan tries to take a shot right off the shin guard of one of the Knoxville players.
Those are always dangerous.
Now he's a little bit out of position. Jackson steps up, helps his fellow defenseman out. And now the Bulls are going to chase it into the corner. Nixon leading the way. Tries to skate around one guy, but gets poke checked out.
Good job by Nixon by hitting on his knees.
A shot there by Knoxville, but goes off of Ethan's shin guards.
Yeah, Ethan did a great job just staying in front of it there. Kept the feet together.
Yeah. Just stepping in front of it. Now Knoxville's going to get a shot off, and it goes right off of Jackson. Jackson with a great stop right there.
There we go.
Finally, Elijah puts the glove over it and covers it.
Looks like we're going to change.
We're going to take another line change here.
Yep.
Lingjay and Hayes back on defense. Got Ian, Dillon, and Nicholas.
Yep. Oh, right towards
right towards the goalie.
Good job.
And Elijah just quickly covers. We're going to do this one more time.
Yeah, that's a good call. Just cover that one up.
Yeah, just cover that one up. He probably could have shot that one out along the left side of the goal and stuck it out there, but not a bad idea just to cover.
No.
You know, last game he had one of those that he tried to shoot out.
Right.
And it about caught him off guard.
Right.
So probably better just to go ahead and cover those. We get a whistle. Didn't see what the whistle was for.
I don't know.
Why was Nicholas way over there by the coach's box?
I don't know what happened.
So face-off won by the Bulls. Lingjay flips the puck up a little bit along the wall. Ian now battling against the wall in the corner. Sends it out to Dillon. Dillon chasing in the neutral zone.
That's offsides. There we go.
And we had an offsides.
Yeah. They were way offsides that time.
They were big-time offsides, yeah. So 5 minutes left on the official game clock. I know ours says 4:53. Score 1-0 here against the Knoxville Ice Bears. So we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Nixon takes the face-off, sends it over to Phillip.
They're gonna call
Jackson then sends it back up to Phillip. No icing call. Jackson able to keep it in the zone. Good job. He takes a shot. Just bouncing puck towards the net, but didn't go in. Jackson with a really good hustle play right there, chasing that puck down, keeping it in the offensive zone for the Bulls.
That was a good job. 2 times in a row, got it back in.
Yep. Finnegan sends it around the back of the net. Tries to send it back out. Jackson's going to take another shot, it looks like, and he gets it stolen, and there's nobody back, but Ethan somehow reaches out, poke checks that away, and we get an offsides call on the Knoxville Ice Bears.
Looks like Jackson's net guard's coming off something that's sliding around out there. I was like, what is that? I thought he had a pad loose.
Something's flopping around.
I don't know what that was. Did it break?
Uh-oh.
No, we'll have an next one. Go.
Hey, Hayes has 2 in his bag. if you want to dig around his bag.
It should be right beside Jackson's. Sorry, for all you at home, we're trying to get a net guard. Jackson broke his net guard.
Hayes flings it back into the neutral zone, tries to get it up to Nixon. Nixon working it through the neutral zone, just speedy. Man, when Nixon turns on the wheels, he's got some serious speed. Flings one towards the net, bounces off the goalie's pad. Knoxville regains possession, working it through the neutral zone, but Ling J and Hayes both staying at home for defense. Knoxville has no clue where the puck is, and it finally finds Elijah right in front of him and covers.
Wow.
Great job there by Elijah. That was a weird I'm not
shot.
so sure that anybody knew where the puck was there for a second.
Right.
Except Elijah. Great job by him. The one guy who needed to know where the puck was knew where it was.
That was a weird looking shot, too. Just spun around
and
plugging at the net. That's a great job.
He didn't know. So Henry, we got Henry, looks like Ian and Dylan. I'm sorry, we got Henry, Tyson, Ian, Hayes, and Ling J out on the ice right now. Henry takes it into the offensive zone, trying to find some space, but gets it poke checked away. Henry finally finds it in the corner, sends it back to Ling J. Ling J steps up, but they don't quite connect. So it's just Hayes and one other guy, but there's a loose stick rolling around on the ice. Ian's stick just gets right in the way. Hayes poke checks that one away and sends it back out of the the defensive zone for the Bulls.
That was a good play.
It's a back up to Tyson. Tyson battling right there in the neutral zone, and Hayes flings it up the wall over to Ian.
We got a battle.
There's a lot of physicality going, and Hayes finally just dumps it right into the offensive zone. Safe play.
Yep.
There's not going to be an icing call on that one.
I think they got a stick on it.
Yep.
At center ice, so waves that one off.
So Ian flings it over to Tyson. Tyson tries to get a shot off, and it's flicked right at the last second by the Knoxville Ice Bears. Hayes tries to catch that one, falls down trying to jump and catch it with his glove. Knoxville just threw that thing up in the air.
Right.
And luckily, Ian jumped back on defense, and Ling J got back on defense, giving Hayes time to catch up. And somebody was boarded pretty hard. Looks like Henry Arms was boarded pretty hard by the Knoxville Ice Bears, and we're going to have a penalty here. So the Bulls with their first penalty play.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, look, we don't get many power plays. We get a lot of penalty kills. Henry just absolutely boarded up into the wall there.
Yeah.
We're going to have a 1 minute penalty. So 1 minute power play here for the Bulls. And we have Ethan and Jackson back on defense. Dylan quickly catches up, though. Nixon out here at center. Dylan Hunt and Finnegan Cataldo all out on the ice.
Here we go.
So Finnegan scoots it up along the boards, and we're going to get an icing call. So 2:24. I'm going to let the clock run for just a minute. It's 2:24 on the official game clock. 37 seconds left in this power play for the Bulls.
So we got Nixon, Ian, Finnegan, Ethan, and Jackson on the ice right now for the Bulls.
Nixon takes the face-off, gets it over to Ian.
He's got a little step there.
Able to work it into the neutral zone. Tries to send it across ice to Finnegan, who had a couple of steps on it. But pass gets blocked off. Ice Bears try to send it around the back corner, and Ian gets in the way of that pass. Ian tries to center it for Finnegan, but
stop your stick.
Just kind of bounced right over Finnegan's stick. Finnegan sends it back around to Ian.
Ian wins it.
Ian with a great job right there. Ian whiffs on it. That's a rare whiff by Ian.
Jackson just sent it back around. Coming back up.
Ian tries to center it for Nixon. Puck seemed like it just wasn't going anywhere. And Nixon takes a one-timer stab at it, but doesn't land it.
Yeah.
So now the puck's sent all the way back to defense. Ethan sends it across.
Good
Jackson
pass by Ethan.
hops out of the Jackson hops out of the way. It was headed right for his feet, and he hopped out of the way. There's a quick shift right there. We got Nicholas on the ice now. Looks like Ian and Nixon and Nicholas are our forwards. Ian shoots one towards the goal, right over to Nixon.
That's Jackson.
Yeah.
He's in the wrong spot.
He's way in the wrong spot. I just figured it was Nixon.
No, that was
Ian
Jackson.
makes a guy miss and flings it all the way across ice over to Nixon.
There
Nixon
we go.
Carries it into the offensive zone. He flings one right into the helmet of one of the Knoxville Ice Bears.
Yeah. Nicholas
battling right there in the corner.
He
taking
wins.
it around the backside of the net. If we can get one centered in there, we
He
got a
tried.
good look there. He tried to center it over there for Nixon, but couldn't quite connect. Nixon gets a poke checked away. Luckily, both our defensemen are ready to roll, and Elijah just covers. And we get a little clock stop and room for a breath.
Yeah.
With 37 seconds here left in the first period, score 1-0 Bulls. We're going to have a face-off, and the Bulls have the opportunity to make a line change. We're going to have Ling J and Hayes on defense, Dylan Hunt at center, Philip Ross at,
Yep.
I'm sorry, take that back. We're going to have Ian Farragut at center, Dylan and Philip at the wings.
Yep. They've been winning a lot of face-offs right toward our net, by the way.
They have, and that one went straight back to Elijah. Elijah, good job just taking the cover.
Yeah.
Looks like Ian's going to have a quick conversation with Dylan, trying to figure out how to get this face-off going. Wow. Knoxville takes a really quick shot, but it's way over the top of the net. Hayes does a good job passing it up to Dylan in neutral zone. Dylan carries it into the Bulls' offensive zone, but gets it taken away.
He's still chasing
Dylan just continuing to battle right there in the corner.
Right.
Like I said, that kid gives 110% every single time
he
he's on the ice.
too.
He takes it away, tries to put it in the center for Philip. Philip tries to slap one in, just doesn't quite land. Ling J looks like he's about to take a shot, and he does. He takes another shot, and Ling J scored twice from right there.
Yep.
Already this tournament.
Well,
and about had him another one.
He did.
About had him another one.
He just missed off to the left a little bit. That was a good first period though for the Bulls. You know?
Yeah. So score 1-0 right here at the end of the first period. Wow, that was a fun first period. We're playing hard.
Yeah, played really hard.
These kids are passing. They're working together. They're clearly talking. I don't know if you noticed, but right there on that face-off, after we've had so many go back to Elijah,
right?
Ian goes over and has a quick conversation with Dylan, trying to talk about what they're going to do. And next thing you know, the puck squirts out, and we have a really good offensive opportunity.
Right. I think they're getting more comfortable working together. Every time you have a new team, it takes a little bit of time to gel, kind of.
Yeah.
And they're doing a much better job talking, getting used to working with one another. I think that's really big for any team, right? So.
Well, they're passing well, and I tell you what, I can't say enough about Elijah Cole. He has just been absolutely fantastic in net today, and yesterday for that matter.
Right.
He's
played 3 great games. Justin, his dad's over here. He stressed out the whole game. That's why Justin's not on mic, just so y'all know. He said he can't do this and commentate, and while Elijah's in there, we can't do that. It's too much. He said I can't run the camera, commentate, and yell at Elijah from up here. So so Justin's just over here running the camera. So we're gonna change ends, and we'll start it up. It looks like we're gonna have Ian, Philip, Finnegan, Jackson and Ethan. Yeah, there we go. All right.
We got 2 green laces on the ice right now. This is gonna be tough.
Yeah, Finnegan and Jackson are both best with you, by the way.
All right, so
Off
the Ice Bears take a quick shot. They take a quick shot. It bounces just in the wrong spot, and they're able to.
What was? All right, shake it off, buddy. They caught it a goal. Now they're talking about it.
Not real sure exactly what's going on. They kind of had a weird bounce, and then it hit Elijah's helmet.
Right.
And so it looks like they're going to go ahead and give him the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
They're going to go ahead and give him the goal. It did go into the net, so
I think
it's a goal. So Nixon takes a face-off here, gets it over to Henry.
Henry's going to just dump it in.
We have Tyson also skating forward. Ethan and Jackson on defense.
Good shot by Henry.
And Henry takes a really good shot. Glove save by the goalie.
Yeah. That was a great shot. Great save. So I think we got a little confusing over there. I think they're leaving the defense on. I thought they were going to change the defense out, but they changed.
Yeah, so they're leaving the defense on. Everybody stays on the ice the same way. Nixon takes a face-off.
He wins it.
He wins it, and he puts one right into the chest of one of the Ice Bears.
Yep.
Jackson steps up and tries to, Ethan steps up and tries to take a shot, but it's blocked. Henry battling behind the net.
Good pressure over here.
Oh, and the Bulls.
We're all
Ice Bears able to get that one out of the zone, and looked like Jackson just flung it back in. We got an offsides call on the Bulls. So 11:15 on the official game clock. Score 1-1 here in the second period. We're going to make a line change. Looks like we have Ian, Nicholas, Dylan,
Hayes,
and Ling J.
Yep.
And Ian trying to work through a whole bunch of orange jerseys. Hayes gets it taken away right there in the neutral zone. Ling J luckily jumps in, and no tripping call. No tripping call, which I'm really surprised on. Ling J kind of flung his stick right in front of the defender. And
well, they didn't call one earlier, so I guess that's just letting them play.
It's equal. It's equal. They're letting them play, and I appreciate the refs for doing that. So Knoxville sends it out. Dylan takes a quick shot. Dylan cuts off that pass and takes a really quick shot. Ian trying to work it back into the center for Nicholas. Nicholas had his stick on the wrong side of his body to get that pass. They send it back. Hayes is hustling past center ice, trying to get a handle on that thing. Sends it back up, but nobody there for the Bulls to pass it to. So the Ice Bears working into our offensive,
good defense, guys.
Zone. Ling J does a good job poke checking that away.
Both defenders did a great job there.
And the Ice Bears get a quick shot off right there, just off the edge of a stick. Looks like Elijah's got it. Thought he had it covered, but he didn't, and now it's kicked back out.
It popped back out. I thought he had it there for a little bit,
too. The Bulls finally able to clear it out, and we're going to get an
ice.
icing call. But, man, was that was a lot of action right there in front of our net. And Elijah did a good job of kind of continuing to battle that thing out. Lots of rebound opportunities for Knoxville.
Yeah, I thought he had it, too. I thought he had it, and all of a sudden I just see it laying beside his shin guard on the left side.
Yeah, it looked covered a couple of times. Bulls do make a change. Looks like Phillip, Nixon, Jackson, Finnegan, and Ethan all out there. So Ice Bears try to take it behind our goal, trying to work it around, create some open space.
Looks like we got it out of the zone there, finally. Offsides.
Yep. Knoxville sends it back across the blue line, and we have an offsides call.
Number 5 got tangled up on this side, couldn't get it back across the line before they threw it back in. So
there's a lot of battling along that wall.
Right.
All right, so no line change for the Bulls.
No, we got
Nixon lines up, take the face off. Flanked by Phillip and Finnegan. The Ice Bears win that face-off and work it right up into the ice, and they have a one-on-one opportunity with Elijah. Elijah just right off the pads, right where he's supposed to be, closing up that right side of the goal. Ice Bears trying to take it behind the net.
Oh, it went in.
And Elijah does a good job of sealing up that side, but it just sneaks in right past him. I don't know who else was on that side. Maybe Ethan or Jackson.
It was Jackson, yeah.
Was kind of blocking his view there.
Yeah.
So we now have a score of 2-1 Ice Bears with 9:13 left on the official clock here in the second period. We have Ian taking the face-off with Tyson and Henry flanking him on the forwards. Bulls win the face-off. Ling J tries to send it up to Tyson and off the skate. Hayes sends it across center ice.
That's icing.
Continuing to battle in the neutral zone, and we're going to have an icing call here on the Ice Bears.
Yeah, gave up 2 quick ones. We got to calm it back down a little bit, play on our end a little bit more.
Yeah, we're losing our game a little bit. We're not bringing the same intensity we were the first period.
Right.
So, again, Ian coming over to have a conversation with Henry. You can see the communication there with the Bulls, just trying to make sure they not only win these face-offs, but have an opportunity to score on them. Ling J does a good job, takes a shot, but blocked right there. Hayes tries to work it back up the boards, and we're going to have an offsides call. Ling J just wasn't quite back over the blue line.
Yeah, he kind of lost his footing over here. And
he
couldn't get up quick enough.
After he took a shot, he kind of got knocked down, and then Hayes Hayes just didn't. I guess he didn't see his fellow defenseman still on the other side. So we're going to have a face-off here at center ice.
It's not a bad play, though. I mean,
Nope.
throwing it back in the zone, not a bad play.
Not bad at all. So Ian kicks the face-off over to Henry.
Oh.
Lingjay whiffs on a
Trying to
pass.
backhand it.
Hayes comes right behind him and just sends it right all the way around to Tyson. Tyson puts a guy up against the wall, kind of holding
Hayes
him
got
there.
it.
Hayes tries to fling one over to Henry, but it's blocked by the Knoxville Ice Bears.
Oh, my. We didn't get out of the zone either.
He couldn't get it out of the zone there. So Henry finally gets a handle on the puck.
There we go.
And he's got a opportunity here. But they do have a cherry picker sitting back here, number 11, just hanging out. Hanging out, just waiting. And Tyson gets tripped up over another guy here.
Good job by Lingjay keeping it in the zone.
Lingjay keeps it in. Tyson takes a shot, just dumps one towards the net. Ian battling right there in front of the net. He's got 2 orange jerseys right on top of him. They try to center it. Henry gets pass off and right off the glove of the goalie.
Yeah, right off the end of the goalie's glove. I thought he had it.
Tyson trying to get a handle on it. Hayes finally does. Hayes dumps one towards the goal, but nobody home for a rebound and no real rebound opportunity there.
Yeah.
Ice Bears start taking it up the near wall, working it into the Bulls' defensive zone. They try to take a shot. Hayes gets right in his way.
Good job, Hayes, covering back there. Oh.
So whole bunch of action right there in front of the net. Hayes ends up with the puck, and he tries to send it out to Nicholas. Nicholas working it into the neutral zone, but it's taken away right there by the Ice Bears. Ian battles up against the wall and just continues to use his shoulder. Ian's such a big force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
On the ice. It's
a big body over there.
It's amazing to watch him push 2 orange jerseys away.
Right.
So Nixon ends up with the puck in the neutral zone. He squirts out in the offensive zone. It's taken away, poke checked out by the Knoxville Ice Bears. Or Knoxville Ice Bears. Sorry about that. So we're continuing to shift on the fly, and we have some fresh legs coming. Henry skating off and getting replaced by Dylan Hunt.
Here we go, Dylan.
Nixon came out on the ice and switched out for Ian just a second ago, and now Nicholas is still out on the ice.
Here goes Dylan, got it.
So Dylan's got it and works it through the neutral zone into the offensive zone for the Bulls. It looks like he's going to try to take a shot. He does, just wide of the net.
Yeah.
Dylan tangled up right there with a stick.
Yeah. There we go. Hayes got it up here.
Hayes is trying to take an opportunity to pass. He does, but he just gets too much on it. So Hayes back with it, backhands it back up the boards to Nixon.
There we go. They tried to pass across, missed everybody.
Yeah, we missed every stick going across high.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. There were like 6 sticks out there.
So Knoxville carries it into the Bulls' defensive zone.
Lingjay
knocked out by Lingjay. Lingjay gets it over to Nixon. Nixon working it through the neutral zone, works it into the offense.
Oh, great pass.
He's got an opportunity. Nicholas with a shot. Oh, right off the goalie's pads, but no goalie in net now.
Oh.
Goalie is back in the net, and the puck is loose. Dylan had another good opportunity.
Yeah.
Defense quickly retreats, and I don't mean to call out the defense here, but they've been out on the ice for a long time.
Yeah, they have. They look tired.
Yeah. It's about time for a shift on the defense whenever they get an opportunity, but there's been so much pressure they hadn't been able to switch out.
Yeah, it's safe.
So now it looks like Dylan's going to come out of the game and bring in Phillip. Again, Hayes and Lingjay still out there.
Oh.
Jackson comes out, and we're going to get a stop of play here. Goalie covers. And the Bulls are finally going to get an opportunity to stop. So with 4:56 left on the clock, score 2-1.
Yeah, they were out there for a long time, by the way.
Holy smokes. Yeah, that was good. So we got Phillip out here, Ian, and Finnegan.
Finnegan, yep.
With Jackson and Ethan on defense, and Ethan's going to take a quick shot.
Oh, hit
Puts
Finnegan.
It right on top of Finnegan. Finnegan somehow fell right in front of the goal. And Knoxville's just working around Ethan. Ethan finally takes a stab and poke checks that one out. Finnegan clearing the zone.
Over to Ian.
Ian trying to work it through. Bunch of orange jerseys. They are cherry picking like crazy. There's 4 orange jerseys right around Ian.
Good job by Ian keeping it in the zone.
Ian keeps it in the zone. Works around one. Can't get it around the second. Jackson steps up and takes a half-hearted shot towards the net.
Just got it in
Doesn't
deep.
land.
Oh, got it
And
on.
Bulls have to reset.
Got it tied up at his feet.
Up.
Giving pressure over there.
So now Knoxville takes it into the Bulls' defensive zone, sends it around the backside of the goal. Jackson sends it up, clears the zone.
I think it's going to be icing.
We're probably going to get an icing call here.
Yep.
And we do.
Yep.
So not a bad idea. I like what he was doing. Now we're going to take a line shift again, and we're going to bring out Hayes and Lingjay on defense. Nixon, Henry, and
Finnegan, I think.
Nope.
No,
not Finnegan. Tyson. Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson is Tyson. Yep.
So with 3:57 left on the clock, score 2-1 here in the second period. Puck drops, and quick shot.
Nice
quick
glove.
shot, and Elijah glove save.
Yeah, they did a good job getting the shot off quick there.
Yeah, they don't take long on their faceoffs. They're good about getting it back to their defensive guys who can take a quick shot.
Yeah.
Puck kind of squirts out. Lingjay takes it up the boards.
Oh, somebody lost a stick.
Got a lost stick. Nixon doesn't have a stick.
Oh, right back to the middle.
And right back to the middle where there's a
Great stop.
standing there. And man,
nice job.
Elijah just continues to impress.
Nice save. Nice save.
Can't imagine being a goalie parent.
No.
So glad my kid plays out.
Right, me too.
So Henry takes it up in center ice, works it across into the offensive zone for the Bulls. Takes it around the backside of the goal.
They're
He's still got possession of it. He's trying to find somebody to center it to, but everybody's just covered up. There's so many orange jerseys every single time we touch the puck. Hayes in a race and finally shoots it back out into the neutral zone. And Knoxville has to kind of reset. Hayes pops it out again.
Come on, Hayes.
Hayes is moving up and he gets tripped hard.
They're gonna call a high stick.
And they're gonna call something on somebody. High stick on Knoxville, I assume.
No, I think it was Hayes. Hayes, when he popped up, Hayes got it with his stick, knocked it back down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a great play.
Well, we got a high stick on Hayes. Look, I'm partial, so I thought he got tripped.
He did get tripped. We'll go with that.
Yep. So Ian works into the neutral zone. Getting just
clobbered.
Beat to death, clobbered every single time he touches the puck. They definitely have him and Nixon's number.
Yeah.
Dylan works it across, tries to take a shot, just dumps it towards the net. Ethan takes it in the neutral zone, tries to flick one up, but it doesn't have enough mustard on it. So he's Knoxville ends up getting a shot off, and
yeah, he had the right idea, just didn't get enough on it. They just left it right there for Knoxville to pick up. So
Elijah doing another good job just tracking the puck, and it was a half-hearted shot towards him, but he did exactly what he was supposed to do, covered it. Gives his team time to regroup. So it looks like we have Hayes and Lingjay back on defense.
Right.
Ian, Nicholas, and Dylan skating forward.
Hayes has it behind the net.
Hayes has it right there behind the net, shoots it up along the boards. Can't
back
clear the zone. He does it again, hits another Knoxville player. Hayes continuing to battle along the boards, and they finally cleared the zone. That should be offsides, but no offsides call. Now it's definitely offsides if they dump it back in.
Yeah, it was offside the first time.
Nicholas gets a shoulder put right into his face.
Oh.
And Knoxville tries to send one across ice for a quick pass, but they just can't quite connect. They finally do get a pass off and get a shot off, and right off the chest guard of Elijah. Elijah sends it up to Ian. Ian working across the neutral zone. Gets it poke checked away, though. Lingjay does a good job lifting the stick right there. And quick shot off, and Elijah continues to impress.
He's had a lot of shots off this period at him, so he's doing a great job.
He just continues to impress. He's taking some really hard shots today. So I'm going to let the clock run. We got 1:30 left here in this second period on the official game clock. Score 2-1. Nixon takes a face-off.
He won it. Here we go.
He has Phillip and Finnegan with him. Nixon works it into the offensive zone, takes a quick shot, and nobody there for the rebound. Jackson steps up, puck pops straight up in the air for Phillip. Phillip still battling along the boards. They tried to send it out. Jackson tried to pinch it against the glass and just couldn't quite get his body on top of it. That puck was high in the air.
Oh.
Ethan sends it across to Finnegan. Finnegan can't quite get a handle on it.
Still battling along the boards.
Continues to battle right there along the boards.
Yeah.
Nixon comes in for backup. Puck finally lands on Ice Bear's stick.
Good job,
Jackson. Center it again right there. Jackson knocks it out.
We're going to have to call something, right?
Gets put into the boards. No call.
No. They're going to let him play physical, looks like. So.
Yep. Which I'm fine with, as long as it goes both ways.
Right.
Ethan tries to catch that one in the air and knock it down, which he does put a glove on it. Doesn't quite catch it. It ends up getting on Jackson's stick. So Jackson carries it across the neutral zone. Everybody stays on sides. Jackson sends one towards the net. Quick stick save by the goalie.
Oh.
Phillip does a good job putting it center right there for Jackson and Finnegan, both right there in the center, but nobody could quite get a handle on it. Phillip gets tied up. It looks like the Ice Bears are just going to send it on down. And
that's it.
Period ends. So, wow.
2-1. Hey, the good news is all the goals have been scored down there. So we're on that end again.
Right.
All 3 goals have been scored down there. So maybe that's a good omen for us here in the third period.
All right, so we got to score 2-1 going into the third period. Who's having fun?
Me.
Go ahead, talk, Leah.
Hi.
We know Leah's having fun. Our fans are having a good time. This is a fun weekend so far.
It's been a great weekend.
We need to win this one, though.
Yeah, we need to pull it out. Come on, boys.
We need to win this one. The Nashville's given us the opportunity with 2 ties in a row,
right,
to make a move in the rankings, and I feel like this would help.
Yeah, it'd be a big win. I do too. Let's see who we got starting out here on the third period.
All right, we got Hayes and Lingjay back on defense, it looks like. They're trying to decide. Yeah. But I think that's the final answer.
Yep.
Looks like we got Henry Arns flanking us on the left wing. Finnegan Cataldo over here on the right wing. And Ian Farragut taking the faceoff again.
All right, here we go.
Start of the third period. We got to win this one.
Yep.
So Ian quickly gets the faceoff, tries to get it over to Henry, but they end up losing the puck. Quick shot right over the top of the goal by the Ice Bears.
Another tie up over here.
Finnegan battles it out, and the puck finally gets loose, but stuck on one of the Knoxville Ice Bears' stick, unfortunately.
Yep. Oh.
Henry does a good job just swatting that one away. Blocks the shot.
Oh, Ian did too.
Good job by Ian with a skate. And now Finnegan's got an opportunity, but again, these orange jerseys, I don't know if it's the color orange or what, but they just seem to be, there seems to be more of them.
Right. It's offsides. So I think we're having some technical difficulties. I can't hear Tyler. I don't know if you can hear him at home. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to do the face-off. Just keep going here. There you go. Now I'm going live all of a sudden. Here we go. Looks like we're going to have an icing right here on the Ice Bears. They're just going to get it out of the zone. Yep, there we go. I can't hear anything from you, Tyler. I don't know. Justin's going to try to do some magic over here. I don't know what's going on, so I'll do the play-by-play until Tyler gets back up here. So, and maybe you at home can hear him. I don't. So, it just all the.
Am I good?
There you're good. I got you now. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, so Nixon is going to take the face-off here with Tyson and Dylan out there flanking his sides. Ethan takes a shot towards the net. Quickly blocked off by one of the Knoxville defenders.
Ethan got it again. Back up the boards.
They try to battle it out right there in the neutral zone. Ethan's trying to send it back up the boards, and he does. He gets it over to Tyson. Tyson works it into the offensive zone for the Bulls.
We'll take it wide.
Charging along the wall. He centers it really well right off the stick of Nixon. Finally, Ethan finds it. Ethan tries to find Nixon as well.
Ethan has it again.
Ethan dumps it into the neutral zone right there up to Tyson. Tyson carries it along.
Oh, my.
Just absolutely shoved down and no penalty called. I'm okay with letting them play, but that's egregious.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
and
awesome.
we now have an icing call. I can't believe they did not call that. The guy extended his arm and everything on Tyson,
Right.
just knocked him down.
Yeah. Yeah. I lost him again. You went out on me again. So it looked like a penalty there. So we have 10:08 left in the third period. Lindsay's gonna take a shot. No. Phillip does a good job keeping it in his zone.
Now?
Yep. And now I got Tyler back again. Here we go, Tyler.
Okay.
You're back on.
All right. So I can't tell who that was. It looked like Ian. It was.
Yeah.
Ian sends it up, gets knocked down pretty hard. Ling J gets back on defense, chasing it back.
There you go.
Knoxville finally loses it off their stick. Ling J takes it around the back of the goal, sends it up to Ian. Ian trying to get it out of the zone, but doesn't have enough on it. Oh! Knoxville takes a shot, and it just bounces right in over Elijah. That's one of those tough goals.
That's a tough
goal. That was on the defense. That was on everybody.
Yeah.
That was just kind of a sloppy shift there for the Bulls.
Yeah. We tried to get it out of the zone, didn't get it out of the zone, turned it over right in the middle of the ice, and they just gave it.
Nixon's going to take the face-off, flanked by Ian and Henry.
I think it's
Ethan
Finnegan
and Jackson. I'm sorry. No, it is. It is. Yeah. Finnegan and Henry and Nixon
There we go.
are forwards. Jackson and Ethan.
There we
Sorry
go.
about that, guys. So another icing call. And the Bulls will take a face-off in their offensive zone.
Yeah. Here we go.
Nashville controls the face-off, but Ethan able to keep it in the zone for just a hot second.
Yep. There.
Jackson sends it back up the boards, trying to get it over to Henry. Henry trying to carry it into the offensive zone, but just covered up. Finally, Nixon grabs it, works it up the boards, and dumps one towards the net.
Yep.
Finnegan over in the corner. Tons of orange jerseys around. Tries to center it for Henry right on the edge of his stick, and Henry can't quite hang on to it, but Nixon does get a shot off, and it goes wide of the net.
Went off somebody's stick, I think.
We're going to have another.
There's a goalie stick? Okay.
Yeah. I think it went over the goalie stick, and did it leave the rink?
Yeah, it did. It hit the net, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew it had a weird bounce after it went toward the net. It just had a weird bounce up high, so I didn't know what happened. But
So 8:42 left on our official game clock. Knoxville 3, Bulls 1 here in the third period. Final game of the weekend. Ling J sends one up the boards. Oh, Ian shoved hard in the back. Ian, Tyson, and Dylan all out there for the forwards.
There's go ice it again.
Ice Bears just go ahead and ice that one. Ling J and Hayes back on defense. So another face-off here coming for the Bulls in the offensive zone. See if we can make something happen here.
We need something good to happen right now.
Yep.
Get back within one. It's been a good game the whole time.
It has. Ian wins the face-off. Tries to get it over to Hayes. Hayes quickly sends it over to Ling J. Ling J takes a shot right off the boot of one of the Knoxville Ice Bears. Ling J steps up, works it along the boards.
Just
knocks
out.
it, but it finally kicks out of the zone into the neutral zone.
He
Ice
did a good
Bears
job.
take control of it. Hayes and Ling J. Ling J swipes it away.
They try to
Ice
center
Bears
it.
try to center it, but nobody home for the Ice Bears.
Oh, Lindsay's lost his edge over there.
Yep, Ling J lost his edge, so he's down. So Hayes steps up. Hayes is going to try to work it out of the zone. He carries it on, gets it over to Tyson. Tyson carries it into the offensive zone. Trying to continue to put his shoulder into that guy and just work towards the center.
Yep. They went hard into the wall again. Looks like it'll be icing again, right?
Looks like Hayes is going to try to keep this from being icing. I don't think that this is going to go far enough.
Nope.
So Hayes finds it. Works it up to Ian. Ian passes on it. He went ahead and let Tyson just go ahead and take that. Tyson works it into the offensive zone. Tries to center it over to Ian.
Dylan down there
Puck
working
ends
hard.
up over to Dylan. Ian knocks that one down with his elbow pad, it looks like. And Ling J, the freaking rocket over here, just going to try to sling another one in there.
Oh,
Centers one to Tyson. Tyson swings one over in front of the net, but doesn't quite connect there. Hayes tries to send it back up the boards to Tyson. Sends it all the way around the back of the net and up the boards, and the Knoxville Ice Bears just go ahead and flick that one out of the zone. Hayes is on chase. He tries to backhand it, but doesn't have anything on his backhand.
Dylan did a good job getting it out of the zone.
Dylan did a good job getting it out of the zone. So the Knoxville Ice Bears now have to reset. Puck pops up and over the top of Tyson. Hayes ends up sending it back up the boards to Tyson, but still that puck's just bouncing around like crazy. It's almost looks like one of those blue pucks from 8U. Oh,
good
Elijah
job,
does a really good job. Dylan gets just completely demolished right there in front of the goal. Elijah does a good job with knocking that one down. Nixon takes a shot. Glove save by the Ice Bears goalie.
Yeah.
We're going to have a stoppage of play for everybody to catch their breath.
Take a breath. Everybody take a breath.
So 6:10 left on the official clock. Score 3-1. Ice Bears in the lead.
So Nixon stayed on the ice.
Yep, Nixon stayed out there. We have Nicholas and Phillip with Ethan and Jackson on defense. Jackson tries to step up, takes a couple of hacks towards the guy's stick. They get a quick shot off, and Elijah with a stop
there. Great stop.
Our two defenders were right on top of them, but just couldn't seem to ever
and then
get their stick in the right spot.
Nixon did a good job coming back checking as well.
Oh, good.
Nice save by Elijah there.
Big shot goes right up into Elijah's neck guard, it looked like. They're going to try another shot. Defended well by Ethan. Ethan gets a stick on it, pops it right up over the top of the goal.
Ethan's going to battle back here behind the net.
Ethan does a good job just getting stick on stick. Not able to get a shot off. Oh, Nixon with a little between the legs, trying to get fancy there. He gets put up along the boards.
He's down. Here we go.
Continuing to battle. Lots of shoving. Wow, lots of shoving. No calls. Gets it over to Nicholas. Nicholas has an opportunity here, and he can skate. Man, he's got some wheels when he wants to.
He got great defense there by the Ice Bears, though.
So Nicholas gets it taken away right there in the offensive zone. Knoxville sends it back around. Cut off there by Jackson. Trying to keep it in the zone. It's Nixon, but finally gets taken away. Nixon sends it back over to Ling J. All right here in the center ice in the neutral zone, just continuing to battle it out. And another call. We're going to have a delayed penalty there on the Ice Bears, and should probably have two delayed penalties on the Ice Bears.
Yeah, they finally got him for the check.
I mean, they finally called something.
Right?
Like I've said multiple times, I'm A-okay letting the boys play, but when you start extending arms and doing some of the checking, it's gotten a little bit rough.
Yeah.
So here for the power play for the Bulls.
We only got 4 out there. We need one more. Here we go.
Oh, yep. We got Nixon, Tyson, Ian, Henry, and Finnegan, looks like.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, my.
Short-handed goal right there. I can't believe that happened. Knoxville just with a short-handed goal.
Yeah.
Just works it right on down. We got 50 seconds left in the power play. And that just those are hard to stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
So score 4-1 here, 4:38 left in the third period.
So,
Ling
J.
J, Hayes, Dillon, Henry, and Finnegan all out on the ice. Dillon trying to work it into the offensive zone. Can't quite get there, but he finally does. Just dumps it on in. Sends it around the back. Just off the stick of Finnegan. Hayes trying to take a shot.
Good shot.
And he does, and pretty decent shot covered by the goalie.
That was a good shot.
So 4:26 here left in the third period. Bulls need 3 quick goals.
Yeah,
We got to take every shot we can.
right. It feels like the game's been much closer than what it shows on the scoreboard, right?
It really does feel a lot closer than this. I feel like we've played a better game than what the score indicates, but it is what it is. Jackson tries to wipe that away. Ice Bears continue to push it into the zone. Ethan tries to make a stop there.
Good job by
Misses
Finnegan.
Ethan. Elijah with a good stop, bounces off. Finnegan sends it over in the center ice over to Henry. Henry continuing to battle across the boards, trying to get it over to Finnegan. Finnegan tries to carry it over and finally just dumps it into the offensive zone for the Bulls. Ice Bears able to clear the zone. We're going to have an icing call here.
Yep. So they're back to full strength. So it'll be 5-on-5 when we start back up on the other end.
Yep. So 3:46 left here in the third. Just realized my scoreboard was wrong, so fixed it. Score's 4-1. Nixon takes a face off, wins it. Nicholas
Hayes
trying to get in there, send it up to Nicholas. Lots of white jerseys all kind of battling each other. Hayes falls down, just loses his edge right there in center ice, but he's still battling, playing on the ice, continuing to swing his stick around. It's just Ling J and one Knoxville Ice Bear, and Elijah with a great save.
Nice stop. So
we're going to have a face-off here in the Bulls defensive zone. We got Phillip, Nixon, Nicholas, Jackson, and Ethan out on the ice.
Yeah. There we go, Phillip.
Bulls win the face-off. Phillip takes it on up. Tries to work it into the neutral zone and continues to move it. Phillip continuing to show some serious puck skills. He shoots one right into the defender's legs. Jackson sends one up. Tries to get it over to Phillip.
There we go.
Shot, and we got a goal.
There we go.
I don't know who scored that.
Nicholas
scored that? Nicholas.
Nicholas scored that. That constant pressure. We got 3 or 4 shots on the goal. Finally got a rebound. We put one in. So that's big.
So Nicholas Hoffman with the goal there. A lot of action right there in front. Phillip just continuing to show some serious puck skills.
Yeah.
Worked his way up into the zone, took a shot, and a couple of rebounds later, and Nicholas able to put one in. So Dylan, Tyson, Ian, Hayes, and Ling J out on the ice for the Bulls. Ian sends it up ice, trying to get Dylan Hunt.
Ling J got knocked down again. Ling J got knocked down again at center ice. He was laying down. I didn't see what happened. It was behind the play, but it looked like he got checked again. So
Knoxville ices it there for a little clock stoppage. So now we have another face-off here in the Bulls' offensive zone. Let's see if we can make this score a little closer with 2:44 left in the final game. Ian wins the face-off. Gets it over to Tyson. Tyson trying to get a handle on it. Tries to send it up to Hayes. Puck just jumps right over the top of Hayes. Hayes sends it back into the offensive zone for Tyson.
Somebody got to take it down.
Yeah, Tyson gets wrapped up with another stick.
It was up high, too.
It was. It was definitely higher than it should have been. Hayes gets spun around, and defense gets a little bit beat right there. Great job there by Ling J, though, just passing it back out of the zone, making the offense reset. Nashville just trying to dump it back into their offensive zone. Hayes on the chase. He kind of resets a little bit, looking for open man. Sends it up the boards, trying to get it over to Tyson.
Just missed it.
Tyson misses it right there in the neutral zone. Puck ends up right there back. Oh, Tyson extends his arms and knocks the guy down. No call.
They haven't called it all night, so I don't think
they're not calling extended arms apparently, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay when it's on us. So quick
Oh,
dump
good
towards
job.
the net. Elijah with a stick save.
Good
Gets
job.
it
Get
over
it out
to
of
Ian.
the,
Ian tries to send it up the boards.
send it behind the net. Looks like Ian got it
Ian's going to
behind.
take it behind the net and send it on around. Knoxville controls the puck. Ian finally clears the zone.
Skate.
And it's not going to be an icing call. There's not
No.
enough on it to get past the red line.
So
the Bulls have it in their offensive zone. They finally gain possession for just a second.
Oh,
Henry puts a guy down, and we're going to have a delayed penalty there on Henry
yeah.
Arns. Not real sure exactly, other
Yeah.
than them just running into each other. It didn't look like Henry
Yeah.
necessarily did anything crazy, but
That's
they
been
ran
happening
into
all
each other.
night.
Yep.
Yeah.
They ran into each other, and maybe he extended an arm. I don't know.
I don't know. There's been a lot of contact in this game today, so
Lots of contact, lots of no calls, and I would have loved to have had a few more power plays, but
right.
with a minute left, a minute and 1 second left, we have a score of 4-2. Bulls on a penalty kill with Finnegan, Cataldo, Nixon, Jackson, and Ethan out on the ice.
Yeah.
Nixon battling right there in the corner. They finally get it out.
Good.
Over to Finnegan. Finnegan works it out of into the neutral zone. Knoxville looking like they're going to take it behind their own net.
Yep.
Regroup.
He's going to go full. He's going to try to go.
He's going to try to go ice to ice here, goal to goal. And he does. He works it over into the offensive zone, knocked away by Ethan. He still wants to take a shot. He tries to center, and he does take a shot. And Elijah does a good job clogging up that left side of the net. Elijah now no stick and not really enough time to pick it up. So he's just going to work without a stick, and they get one right in front of him. Oh, and Elijah trips a guy right there at the end.
He was just trying to get his stick, though.
I say he was trying to get his stick, but
we're gonna say that he was just getting his stick.
That looked like a little frustration there.
Right.
So score here of 5-2. 17.9 seconds left on the official clock, and the penalty is over. We got Henry Arns at center, Nicholas Hoffman, Philip Gross, Hayes, and Ling J out on the ice.
Yeah.
And Henry wins the faceoff and immediately gets knocked down.
Yeah.
Knoxville takes it center ice and just dumps it into their offensive zone. Hayes doesn't have anything on it and gets the puck taken away, and now we finally have the end of the game. Nicholas with a quick trip.
It don't count after the whistle, right?
Right. Hey, buzzer already rang.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, we went 2-2 this weekend. Final score here, Knoxville Ice Bears 5, Bulls 2. Refs let them play, though.
They did.
They let them play.
That's the hard part, in between each game. You never know which officials you're going to get. So the first 3 games, it was a lot of touchy fouls and our penalties, and then this game, it was full out, let's just play. So
great weekend. Hope you guys join us again soon. We have several weeks off. Hope you guys can all enjoy your families for the holidays, and